Another week, another video, and another collage in the making. This also sprung from my organization of packets that I intend to use for my workshops and come along equipped with notes so I know what I think I want to do. That can always change, and that's fine. It's just a starting point, really. I also have a couple smaller pieces that I'm just keeping organized in this envelope. Not sure, again, these are going to be used. Just keeping it off to the side. I have some lovely backgrounds. Aren't they cute? And they actually were not my intended focus for ephemera. It's this beautiful Santa Monica pier scene. Oh my gosh, these guys look so cute. Also this guy. But I'm focusing on this. I always tell my participants in my classes, you never know, you may really love something on one side when I intend to use something else entirely. It's always interesting to see what draws the participant to what image. Also her, she would be great. Couldn't you see this as a transparency? It would be rather easy to do because she's already it's already white, and it would just be a lot easier, but I think I'm going with this one. I don't know. Now I'm wondering. I have an idea. I'm remembering my notes now. So she's awesome for a focal point. So yeah, I do have the idea what I would like to do this week. We have several focal points we're working on and some secondary images as well. Let's go ahead and get started. very happy how these transparencies have turned out. I didn't do very much to alter the images, just made them into transparencies. I love this look. I kind of wished I rubbed away the dark parts of the model just to maybe have more interest. But it's good. It's a nice piece. This one I really like how she came out. The detail is, I'm just hugely pleased with it. And then this one, which I had mentioned at the beginning of the video that I thought she would make a good transparency, and I believe she did. So what do we do with these? I finished them, and again I thought, well, I didn't really do too much to alter them. That's not a bad thing. I could put them all together, or maybe I'm going to use them for something else at a different time because I'm changing my mind about what I want to do. Why not? Let's continue on. I'm switching gears and I'm going to work with something else. So we'll set this water off to the side and let's take a look at our model, our transparency. We made a lot of transparencies in this video. What I want to do with this one though, she's looking good, very nice transparency, very pleased. But what I want to do is get rid of some of that black because remember the other one, the other transparency of the model wearing the black dress, I felt like there just was, I can't see very much. So this technique, again, I've shared it before in other videos, sharing it here again. I am actually rubbing away at the black dress and removing that ink, but just from that area, just to make it a little more interesting. You can use black for transparencies. It's, as you can see, it was a little hard to see anything that may be going through it. So I'm using a regular kitchen sponge, using that rough part, and I am removing the black ink. Now, the risk you run using the rough edge, the rough end of the sponge, is you can scratch the transparency. So we're going to run into that issue. I am still playing and practicing with transparencies and having the best time. I would like to try other materials. I would like to try clear contact paper. I think in the next, definitely a future video, you're going to see me doing that. I'm going to get a hold of some and actually work with it. So, okay, yeah, this has been removed, I think. Yeah, she does not have a black dress anymore. But do we have scratches? Maybe we'll be able to see later. The streaks are kind of interesting too. Maybe I want to get closer to that arm so we get some of that contrast, but not too much. Just removing it, just peeling it off. The contemporary paper again, magazine contemporary paper and cheap packing tape, you can make a decent transparency and really layer up and change up your collage practice. So she is looking good. I like the way that looks. I'm going to be cutting the background that she came on, even though that actually looks lovely too. But I am pleased with how she is turning out. So I'm going to set her off to the side to dry. And let's look at this scary doll head. Nothing like a scary doll head to make your collage day, right? So this is another reason why I want to try contact paper. I run into the issue of those lines. The lines aren't horrible, but I also had these lines with another transparency that I did. I believe it was last week's video, Red Scare. We had that with our King Tut profile in red. It looked great, but we did have those lines. We're probably going to get the same thing here. I'm not too annoyed by that. I am annoyed by the little bit of debris that got cut under the tape and I couldn't get it out. Again, I am still practicing and playing and actually really enjoying these results. So we are going to do the same thing here. This I'm discovering, and as you saw with the other transparency with the gal wearing the white suit, white is beautiful for transparency. So I'm hoping to achieve the same thing here with this scary doll's head and maybe make it not so scary. When you work with a transparency that's light, like this one, you do run into the problem of losing a lot of the actual ink because I guess it's white. It's not a pure white, of course. Maybe it's more of it's an off-white, but we lost a lot of ink here. Never fear, we don't have to rub too hard. I'm not rubbing terribly hard. I am using the pads, obviously, of my thumbs. But I'm just continuing to peel it off. This is a different type of paper. There's the nose. I don't know if you can see it very well. The eye looks like it's going to come out pretty well. We're going to maintain it. We'll still have a nice transparency. But maybe I want to be considerate of keeping some of the white. I think I might, because it does look good. I don't want to take all of it off. When we apply the gel medium, though, we're going to run into losing a lot of that white because it just kind of takes it away, and it's fine. It's always fine. We are just playing here. It's a laboratory in here. We're experimenting. Yeah, I can see the rest of it. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, she's a nice transparency. I think I'm going to try to maintain that, whether or not it stays white. What I think I may want to do is the same thing I did with the model wearing the white pantsuit, put a white map behind it. I think that's the direction I'm going to go into for this collage, get something done. I don't know, again, what I'm going to do with the other 3 models that I made into transparencies, but I think I know what direction I'm going to right now. I think we have a finished collage. Well, not quite. Let me explain what I think I may need to do. I want to use this background. It's, I believe, from, I don't know. I want to say a AAA magazine. But I love the Ferris wheel in the background. We have something circular going on with the doll's cranium. It is the Santa Monica Pier, and we have the West Hollywood Thomas Guide bleeding through our transparencies, and also a secondary focal point right here that I want to use. Of course, we've got this text, and while we are more open-minded towards text, I am going to have to work some of my Photoshop skills to remove this because I don't want this here. And yeah, so what I think I need to do is scan this into Photoshop and then maybe put this on top. Or I can scan the whole thing in Photoshop as it is, and I have to remove this on my own. So that's going to take a little work, but I'm not going to put you through that. I've put you through enough with the transparencies, haven't we? I hope you enjoyed the transparencies and maybe give them a try. Something to change up a collage practice, perhaps, or not, just something you enjoy watching. I am grateful that you spent your time watching me do this work that I so enjoy doing. And I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.